And we welcome you to Southwestern Illinois College for one final regular season home game. In fact, one final regular season game of this 2024-25 campaign for both the women's and men's team today as they go battle for the last time this regular season against the Statesmen of Lincoln Trail College out of Robinson, Illinois. I want to welcome in Stuart Stockton. It's always glad to have you along. One final game of this regular season. Playoff play begins Sunday. And then men's playoff play will begin on Monday, and it's going to be interesting how these next few games go. But there, you can talk about all the themes, everything that's coming into tonight, everything that needs to go right next week. What matters tonight is you play well in this ball game. That last game of the regular season, you always want to kind of make sure everything is pulled together and you pretty much right the ship, especially that's going to be huge for the men tonight. But you want to pull everything together and pretty much play one of your best games all year to go into the playoffs next week and going in the right direction, taking the next step forward, which is huge tonight for both the men and the women. The women are 28 after getting their 20th win against John A. Logan on Monday, last Monday. That was 8 days ago in a makeup game because of the weather. And that was a 10-point win for the women who played really, really well in the ball game. They played really, really well, especially for the free throw line. There's a lot of fouls in the game. 28 total team fouls in the first quarter, 28 total in the second. And that was to Swick's advantage. I think John A. shot about 61% for the free throw line. Swick shot 75% for the line, 27 for 36. They did a really good job. Mariah Broomfield was really huge down low. She had a lot of points. I know she was getting buckets, but also she was getting to the free throw line. She made a lot of her free throws, and everyone did a good job. It's just getting involved and finding ways to contribute. Another team win that marked win number 20 on the year. And if you follow college basketball, you follow high school basketball, 20 wins is a huge accomplishment in a regular season, especially for this women's team who's not even going to play 30 games. They're going to play 29 in the regular season, and they got 20 in 28. It's pretty good to see 20 wins. That means they're doing something right. And again, you could be like, well, 20 wins came from kind of easy wins, not the greatest teams. Well, Swick's had a battle against some very good teams, and they've had some big wins, some big comeback wins, and 20 wins is a huge accomplishment. And look to make it 21 to finish out the regular season. And talk about that 20th win. We had head coach Jonathan Denny on after the win last Monday at John A., which is a huge accomplishment for him and his girls. And this is what I say about that win and coming into this final game of the regular season.
28 now in the year, marking their straight win and a big milestone. 20 wins on the year. We're joined by head coach Jonathan Denny. Coach, thanks for the time as always. 20th win, that's pretty special to accomplish in a regular season.
Yeah, that's what we just told them in the locker room. 20 wins is kind of the benchmark, no matter what level you're at. High school, college, 20 wins is, you feel like when you get 20, it helps recruiting, it helps mentality. It's running 10 freshmen out there, with 3 sophomores, or, I've got a redshirt freshman out there, but 10 or 11 freshmen with a couple sophomores, 2-3 sophomores, and to win 20 wins, it hasn't been easy. We've had our ups and downs, but, our girls have stayed the course and we've grinded. And as a staff, we are very, very proud of them, and we told them that. Wasn't always pretty tonight, but you know what? We got a road win against a team that's better than their record, a team that just got done beating Vincennes here and just got done going on the road and beating Olney on Saturday. They're playing better, they're healthier, and they're a problem. But I thought our girls did a great job on Taylor Horton. A couple other kids got loose, but I think what I was most proud of was our post play. And we pretty much limited them to one shot all night long. I know we had a possession there late where we gave them 3 or 4 offensive rebounds, but I thought for the most part we kept them off the boards. It was one and done. Our defense was pretty solid, and when you're on the road, defense and rebounding travels. So
yes, and you mentioned John A. played some good basketball. They're 4-1 in their last 5 coming into tonight. I want to talk about. I think the one thing that stuck out to me tonight was free throw shooting. I thought you guys shot the ball from the line very, very well. Mariah Broomfield had majority of her points come from the line. Same thing with Joanna Rumi and Eva Metrick. They did a really good job from the line.
Yeah, Dariah was really good for us tonight.
Game coming up. I think that's the first time that's ever happening nationally. That interrupts the interview. But
no.
Before you and I were talking, free throw shooting night was pretty good for you guys.
I think we might have started off 1 for 4, and and missed a couple bunnies there early that kind of could have separated a little bit early. But after that, we settled in. I thought we did a real nice job at the free throw line, and Mariah Broomfield, I thought, was the best post player on the floor tonight.
Yes, she was really good.
She kind of negated their post play and was very physical on defense. She had probably if she didn't have double-digit rebounds, she had to be close, and probably one of her better games this year, and proud of the kid.
You guys also, look at first quarter, you guys had total combined from the two teams had 18 total team fouls in the first, 28 total in the first half. I mean, that was a pretty long first half fouls going back and forth.
I thought it was a combination of maybe both teams, maybe being a little bit over-aggressive early, but I thought maybe they were calling a little bit tight too, I mean, I don't feel like those fouls were called the same in the second half as they were in the first half. I thought they let it go a little bit, and that's what we talked about. Stay aggressive. I don't think they're going to keep calling it like that, but we did say also, we had more bodies, and we thought we could win the war of attrition as well. So I thought it was a good team win. Everybody chipped in and contributed, and that's key for this group because night in and night out, we've had some consistent kids that those consistent kids may have struggled tonight. I'm not here to name out or anything like that. But I think there's always somebody on the bench to step up. I thought Kaylin Small stepped up again for the second game in a row, and Berniah Hickman was good. All of our posts were really good tonight. Key was really. I thought the job, Key and Carlotta and Holly and whoever was on her, but they did a great job on Taylor Horton, their leading scorer, and that was kind of our focus. And unfortunately, a couple other kids kind of got off. But if you're going to take something away, you're probably going to give something else up, and that's kind of what we gave up. We didn't think they could score consistently without Taylor going off because she's been scoring 25, 35 points. So
she only scored 6 tonight.
That's what I said. We did our job. So in that aspect.
You guys get their third straight win, as you mentioned, a road win, which is huge. And I know you guys have had a little issues playing on the road the last 2 games. It's been some tough games, but it feels like at least these last 3 games, you guys are starting to get back to where you want to be over the last week. Because you guys turned a 1-point loss against Olney into over a 30-point win. You guys beat Shawnee by 36. That's +6 since your last time beat them by 30. And tonight, we went by 10 on the road. You guys are hopefully starting to get back to where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean it's the dog days, and we got one more at home, and then it's everybody 0-0. So you want to be hitting your stride, and I think defensively and rebounding wise, we are doing that, and we're doing a great job of it. We just need to shore up a couple things and maybe be a little more smart with our shot selection at times, but we do such a good job in transition. It's kind of hard to slow kids down. That's almost when we play our best basketball, but we do need to get better in the half court, and that's a priority in practice every day. So
you guys will get over a week off before your last game Tuesday at home against Lincoln Trail. What are you guys going to do over the week to get ready for Tuesday?
Well, we wanted to. I worked hard after we lost the Kaskaskia game early. About 2 weeks ago, and I was trying to find something for this week and trying to get something for a doubleheader on Wednesday night. But this late in the season, everybody's got region games in the other regions, our Division II side of it. AB teams are done because their teams are starting their conference tournaments in the NAI and D3 side of it. So, but I used all my resources. Thought I had a couple games. Thought I had a couple good matchup, and it just didn't work out. So we're going to give the girls a little bit of a break. We're going to lift weights tomorrow. They're going to shoot some free throws, and we're going to take Wednesday off, and then we're going to get back after kind of a day and a half off, I guess you could say, and let them kind of recuperate physically and mentally, concentrate on their studies, and Thursday we'll start working, and we'll have 4 or 5 good practices before we play next Tuesday, and then it's go time.
Well, Coach, thank you as always. Congrats on the win. I'll see you Tuesday.
Thanks. Appreciate everything you do for us, man.
Appreciate it, Coach. Thank you.
System. Our next sophomore player is number 55, Jenna Scheller. She is the daughter of Julie and Paul Scheller. Jenna is from Maryville, Illinois, and graduated from Collinsville High School. She is majoring in physical therapy and is undecided where she will play and study next year. She would like to thank her family and teammates for always being there for her. Our last sophomore player is number 24, Z Hawkins. She is the daughter of Tyler Hawkins and Janela Hawkins. She's from O'Fallon, Illinois, and graduated from O'Fallon Township High School. She is majoring in sports management and is planning to stay another year here at Southwestern Illinois College. She would like to thank her coaches, friends, and family for always being there for her.
and gentlemen, can we get... The mic died. It died. And we go back into Southwestern College. Microphone died, so I couldn't do starting live. So we did honor our 3 sophomore players who all of them get a start tonight here for Swicken. Jenna Scheller, Z Hawkins, and Kiara Barclay, Carlotta Ray, and Eva Metrogork are also out there for Swick. They're in white jerseys, blue text dribbles, blue storm in the front. Swick will win the tip. They'll control the left to right here on TV screen. Steven Stocker with you. Lincoln Trail is in black jerseys with the white text dribbles. It's orange trim on those text dribbles. Lincoln Trail in the front will be number 1, Lanaya Richardson. Mark Mamay's first shot of the game is going to be no good. Number 5, Bianca White. Number 10, Carmen Hopkins. Number 11, Samaya Mitchell. And number 14, Melania White. There's Lincoln Trail bringing it back right to left for their first possession of the Ethan. That one's going to be stolen away. Swick wants to run away. Carlotta Ray on the way to the basket off the glass. And Swick is on the board first. 2-0 thanks to a Carlotta Ray bucket that goes off the glass. And on a fast break, Swick's able to go on the board first here. 20 wins, a huge accomplishment last Monday, 28. Last year, ended up winning only 18 games, went 18-14. As we're going to have a whistle underneath, it's going to be a foul. Sorry, just went out of bounds. Sorry, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Lincoln Trail have it on the left baseline, looking it in. Running up top, going to put up a runner. That one's going to be too strong. Hawkins pulls down a rebound. Swick will bring it back here outright with Carlotta Ray. Will get up top to Scheller. Gives it off to Byron back at the volleyball line, moving left to right. Goes left to the key. 15 on the shot clock. Up top to Scheller. Throws out the quarter. Metrogork will run inside. Back out to Scheller. Catch and shoot mid-range. Bouncing up. Not going to fall as it hit the rim. And the Statesmen will bring it back for their third possession. 2-0 game. Swick up by 2. Here comes the 3. That one's going to miss off the hands of Lanaya Richardson. And Lincoln Trail still scoreless. And Carlotta Ray throws a football pass that's going to be intercepted by Lincoln Trail's Samaya Mitchell. Statesman bring it back. Floater inside, no good at the front of the rim. Swick pulls down a rebound. And it'll come back here with the Blue Storm. 2-0 game, 2 minutes in. Ray, bounce pass, right corner. She's going to shoot a 3. In and out, want to go. Rebound, it's going to be tipped into the hands of Richardson for the Statesman. They'll bring it back. Dump it off. Right block. Shot's going to fall as it bounced in. Looked a little short, but it goes in anyways. It bounces up and in for Kamara Hopkins, and she gets Lincoln Trail on the board. 2-2. 7:45 to go here in this first half. Out here for Hawkins. Hawkins will catch. Gives it up top for Metrogork. She'll hold. 10 on the shot clock. Walks it to the left. Picked up her dribble out in the corner by her Pame. 6-5 inside. Scheller pass is going to be tipped. They try to get it down to her down low. End up being stolen away, and then Byron Pame tips it back. As Swick will bring it back for another possession. Just kind of came up from behind and forced the ball free. 20 on the shot clock. Out to the right of the wing. Picked up the dribbles by Pame. Is going to have a tip. Gets it back. Now to Hawkins up top. Metrogork left of the wing. Up top for Scheller. 10 on the shot clock. Going inside. Hawkins pass off her hands out of bounds. And it'll go back to Lincoln Trail. 2-2 start in this one. And Swick will make their first substitutions of the night. Holly Woods will be one of them. Bernai Hickman will be another one coming in here at the next dead ball. Out right for Lincoln Trails Hopkins. Pass is going to be stolen away. Carlotta Ray with the steal. Bringing a 2-on-1. Bounce pass by May. Right side of the lane and a layup good. And Byron May's on the board. Swick has a 4-2 lead. Their second lead of the evening. Lincoln Trail bring it back here with Mitchell. Moving right to left. Throws it out towards the wing of the corner. Open three. Lincoln Trail looking for their first lead. Bang, got it. Bianca Wyatt, there we go, splashes a three-pointer down, and Lincoln Trail has their first lead of the evening. It's 5-4. Byron Mayo bring it back across the timeline. 6:20 to go in the first. Moves out to the left of the key. Now up top for Scheller. Scheller back to Byron Pamay. Back up for Scheller again. Now for Metrogork right of the wing. Gonna launch a three with space. Try to respond, no good. Ray, offensive board of the ball, weak side. Gets up top for Hawkins. Swick will reset. 15 to the shot clock. Dribbles with the left hand, Byron Pamay. Back it down left block. Got in too deep and then threw it away. And she tried to kick it out for Ray, and it was gonna get it to her. Goes out of bounds. Swick will turn it over. And it will go back here to the Lincoln Trail Statesman. See Hawkins, Jenna Scheller out. It will be Bernai Hickman and Holly Woods back out there. Lincoln Trail walk this up here with Samaya Mitchell. Gets it up top here for Wyatt. Wyatt gives it out right. Richardson dribbles with the left hand. Now switches to her right. Right elbow, pull up shot. Got it, Lincoln Trail. A 5-0 run as Richardson's mid-range jump is good. 3 scores for the Statesman. 7-4. Woods up top, speeds it up left side of the lane. Gets past the defender. Now kick out up top, Ray. Throws it to Hickman in the right corner. Puts on the deck, dribble. Now out to Woods, left of the key. Pass in the quarter, tip by Irvin gets was tipped off of Ray. Now back to Ray. 12 with the shot clock. Moves out. Hickman going to shoot a rare three. Bang, got it. Rare three out of Bernai Hickman, but it goes, and we're tied up at 7. Bernai Hickman coming into tonight's only attempted 3 threes on the air, but hey, she knocked one down. That's her first make of the year, 1 for 4 now. Lincoln Trail runs inside. That's no good. Offensive board, spin, put back no by Mitchell, and it's going to be saved in by Mitchell. Gets out to Richardson. Ball fake. Now puts on the deck, 15 on the shot clock. Halfway through the first quarter, tied at 7. Runs all the way. That layup's going to be no good. As it was airballed, Eva Metrogork pulls out a rebound. She'll bring it back. Across the timeline. Up top, we'll throw it out right here for Woods, and she'll go to the volleyball line and slow things down. Kicks it out. Metrogork drive it inside, right side of the lane. Back it down and got it to go. Eva Metrogork is on the board. Swick with 4 different scores. 5 are on their own. Gets the lead back to 2. 9-7, 4:20 to play in the first. Up top here with Mitchell. Hands it off left, drive it inside. Layup off the glass, got it. Bucket's good for Melania Wyatt. And we're tied up at 9 apiece. It's almost an identical start for both teams. 9-9. Both teams a 5-0 run. Both teams with 4 scores each. Woods bounce pass out to Ray under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Gets it to Metrogork. We've been playing here a few minutes without a dead ball. And that shot to be no good. Too strong by Metrogork. It'll be back to Lincoln Trail. They'll bring it across the timeline. This will be here with Mitchell. Runs it right of the key. Drives. Back it down. Barclay hits the deck. And we're going to get an offensive foul. And we'll go against Lincoln Trail. Samaya Mitchell. That's her first foul of the ball game. Sorry, we'll go against Lanaya Richardson at 11-1 mixed up. First foul of the ball game, and it goes against Lincoln Trail with 3:42 to go in the first. We also have our first media timeout of the night. Swick 9, Lincoln Trail 9. Back in a moment here. First media timeout. We're tied at 9 here in the first quarter. 3:40 to go. Swick will bring it back here, moving left to right. Woods bounce pass out for Ray. She'll catch. Cut it inside Metchagor. Kick out left corner by Cremay. She's going to launch a three. Bang! Got it! Kiara Bayerkme with 5. Swick's up by 3, 12-9. Lincoln Trail bring it back here. Lost the ball. Stayed with it. Driving. Faked the pass all the way, and a great move by Richardson, who takes it all the way to the rack, and the bucket's good, 12-11. Had 2 defenders under everything. Faked the ball pass, and it went inside all the way to the basket. Got the layup to go. As Swick down the other end with Bernai Hickman is going to be called for a offensive foul. So Swick called for their first foul. Bernai Hickman called for her first. Julia Sherrod, Nariah Broomfield will come in. It'll be Carlotta Ray and Kiara Bayerkme coming out. So far, Eva Metrogorsk's the only starter that stayed in here throughout the start of this ball game. Sleek and Trail bringing back. Walking up across the timeline here with Hopkins. Throws it out right here for Richardson. Move it up top, dribbles with the left hand. Throws it out left here with Wyatt. Now up top, ball fake by Hopkins. Moves left side of the lane all the way to the basket. That shot's no good. Metchagork will throw it all the way up for Sherrod down the other end of the basket. Layup, got it with some foul, count the basket. What a ball from Eva Metchagork, who just kind of threw that up there. Quarterback passed it. And then Julia Sherrod with the bucket. And it was, I always talk about a pass that kind of leads the player in stride. What led Julia Sherrod in stride and able to get the bucket to go. Then +1 coming here with the foul. Julia Sherrod at the line. Swick's leading scorer, and she'll miss the free throw. Came in shooting 61% on the year from the line. Back here with Lincoln Trail. Up top, here comes the three-pointer Richardson. Missed that one. Swick's up by 3, their largest lead. 14-11, 2:25 to go in the first. Metchagork will throw it out in the corner, and Richardson all over the pass. It went off of her as it was Metchagork who tried to throw it in the corner for Sherrod. Did not end up working. Goes out of bounds. Swick will bring it back here as Woods up top gives it for Sherrod. Left of the wing. Moves all the way to the basket. Layup no good. Offensive board. Broomfield. Put back will go. And Nariah Broomfield had a great game on Monday in her last game against John A. Continuing that here. She's up to 67% from the line now. I think she went 4 for 6 against John A on Monday. And that's going to be an offensive foul as it was Lincoln Trails. Kamarna Hopkins just bumping with Holly Woods. And Woods draws the offensive foul on Hopkins. That's her first, third-team foul. And it will be Eva Metchagork coming out. Joanna Rumi in. As the Rumi will throw it in for Holly Woods, who brings it across the timeline. This will be up top. Picked up her dribble. Out left, Woods going to launch a 3 with space. That one's going to miss. Offensive board of Rumi. Kicks up to Hickman. Now it's the right of the wing. Back out to the key. Now left key of Rumi. Thought about a 3. She had space, decides not. Pulls it out. Now for Woods. Gets a screen from Hickman. 8 on the shot clock. 7. Sherrod going to launch a contested 3. That one will miss a little too strong. Lincoln Trail pulls down the rebound. 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter. They bring it back. Kick out left wing. 3 to make it a one-possession game. No good by Richardson. Didn't hit the rim. Hickman gets out for Sherrod. 75 seconds. Runs all the way. Lap got it through the contest. Julia Sherrod with 4. And Swick's up by 7 now, their largest lead of the evening. A 9-2 run. Richardson has it back. Up top, those out right. 60 seconds to go. Pump fake. Now going to launch a 3. That one's going to miss by Hopkins, who airballs it. It will go out of bounds. It'll go back to the Blue Storm with 56.3 to go here in this first quarter. Bernai Hickman's going to come out. Ola Wilk will come in for her. Sherrod bring it up, gets it out for Woods. Bounce pass for Will, can't handle it to free throw line to go track it down out towards the left of the key. Now pump fake, drives inside, got it to go. Swick's up by 9. Swick with 7 different scores in the first quarter. 34 seconds to go in the first. Up top, Lincoln Trail puts up a runner for the free throw line. Bouncing, not going to go. It will not dance in. Rebound to Rumi. bringing it back. 23 seconds drive. Kick out left corner. Sheridan runs into the ref. Swick able to pass out, continue the possession. Inside Broomfield. Passes tipped. Puts it up and got it. Uriah Broomfield with 4. Swick up by 11. Double-digit lead. 22-11. You're doing the math. That's a 13-2 run. Lincoln Trail launching a 3. 5 seconds. No good. 4, 3. Swick. 2, 1. Woods from half court. Gets it up in time. And missed it too strong off the glass. Swick with a great start. Ends the first on a 13-2 run. And they end the first with an 11-point lead. 22-11. Swick's lead after 1. Back in the boat for the second here from Southwestern Illinois College. Swick up by 11 here, started the second quarter. Steven Stock here with you. Moving left to right. Swick here with Hollywood, Dariah Broomfield, Ola Wilk, Joanna Rumi, and Jalea Sherrod. Wilk backs up to 3 at the three-point line. Gets out for Sherrod. Now up top for Woods. Goes inside Broomfield, right of the block. Layup no good. Lincoln Trail bring it back. Swick into that first quarter, plus 11. Going on a 13-2 run. They've doubled Lincoln Trail's points here as we play to start the second. Up top, now out left. To the left elbow. Kick out right of the wing. 10 on the shot clock. We get it back up top for Mitchell. Now out left. Here comes Hawkins. Ball fake. Moves inside. Pass. Fakes the pass and then traveled as the layup was good, but she traveled before the shots. And Swick will bring it back here, moving left to right. Their second possession here of the quarter. 22-11. Both teams go empty-handed in the first possession. Woods left to right. Volleyball line. Throws down right for Rumi. Back up top for Wilk. Gets out left for Woods. Left to the key. Now for Sherrod. Gonna launch a 3 with space. That one's gonna miss. Lincoln Trail pulls down the board. They'll bring it back here with Wyatt. That one stolen away. Holly Woods left by herself as the layup's good, and Holly Woods gets her first points. How about 8 different scores to start off this second quarter? 24-11, Swick by 13, their largest lead. It continues to grow. Mitchell up top around the horn. He'll kick out left head fake. Pass up top, stolen away. Holly Woods with the steal. Throws it up for Rumi. He'll catch. She wants to go all the way. Layup no good, too strong. Rebound offensive board by Sherrod, and then it's going to be a whistle underneath. Foul goes against Lincoln Trail. He'll put the ball on the left baseline here for Swick. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 8:24 to go in the second. Swick leading by 13, 24-11. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois. Swick gets it in from the left baseline. 8:20 to go in the second. Woods will launch a three. That one's going to miss. Lincoln Trail pulls down the board. Swick on a 15-2 run here these last 2 minutes, going back to the first. Lincoln Trail for their first points of the second. That mid-range jump going to be no good by Mitchell. It'll go out for Arumi. Swick runs. Arumi all the way to the basket. Layup good. Swick now with 9 different scores as it's a 15-point lead. It's a 17-2 run. Richardson up top. Will throw it out left. Woods, Wilk, Broomfield, Arumi, and Sherrod out there. That three-pointer's no good. All the way out to the left corner. Ball side offensive board for Lincoln Trail's Jada Fisher. Now moving inside. Spin. Layup no by Wyatt, but we're going to get a foul underneath. It will go against Swick on the shot. Goes against Swick's Dariah Broomfield. That's her first foul. First team foul on Swick here in the second quarter. Holly Woods, Dariah Broomfield will come out. Kelby Zupan and Kaylin Small make their first appearances of the ball game. First free throw is good for Wyatt. She's got 4 points on the evening, knocked down to 3 back in the first quarter. And on the air is a 90% free throw shooter. Does not get much better than that. And she knocks down both of them, goes 2 for 2. Wyatt with 5. Swick will bring it back here with Joanna Arumi. Sit across the timeline up top. We'll throw it out right for Wilk. Right of the key. 2.5 minutes into the second. Sherrod up top. Dribbles with the right hand. Hands it off. Zupan dribbling. Left hand. Now hands it off Wilk. She wants to move a little bit to the right. Gets it back up top for Sherrod. 10 on the shot clock. Now 8. Right side. Kick out Wilk. Thought about a 3. Now at 5. Moves inside. Sherrod in the corner. Up top Arumi. Ball fake. Gonna launch a 3. Bang! Got it. Juan Arumi with 5, Swick's up by 16, their largest lead. Layup all the way by Richardson will not fall. Sherrod pulls down the board. 6:50 to go in the second. Swick driving. Julia Sherrod all the way to the basket, trying to go coast to coast. Layup no good. Swick, by the way, was down at halftime in the first meeting between these two at Lincoln Trail. Swick was down by 12 at halftime. They trailed by as many as 14 in the first half. End up having a plus 14 second half to win by 2 as Lincoln Trail turns it over. Way better start in this one, up by 16 early on, 29-13. And in full control this one, a 20-4 run all over Lincoln Trail here as we play with 6:30 to go in this second quarter. Arumi has it at the volleyball line. Goes a little bit to the left, hands it off for Sherrod. Now she moves inside the paint, all the way, missed it. Shot past both defenders. Had some open space. Just going to get the bucket to go. Lincoln Trail bring it back. 6:10 to play in the half. 29-13. Richardson moves inside. Puts up a runner. No, but a foul. That was on Kelby Zupan, her first, second team foul of the quarter. And Lincoln Trail's Samaya Mitchell at the line. Her first one will miss. Sophomore guard out of Las Vegas, Nevada. She did 73% on the air. Her second one. In and out one and go. Missed them both. Don't usually see an 0 for 2 free throw line trip for player shooting 73% for the line, but I'll tell you, Swick will take that. And then a foul that's going to go against Lincoln Trail. Go against Lincoln Trail, Samaya Mitchell. That's only their second team foul here in the second quarter as we play with 5:57 to go in the half. Swick for the sideline, inbounded here. Sherrod gets it up top for Rumi, now out right for Zupan will put on the deck, dribbles with the left hand. Backs up, now picked up her dribble up top to Rumi. Gives it for Wilk. She'll dribble. One up top, Zupan will move all the way to the basket. Layup no good, too short. Rebound pulled down by Lincoln Trail. They'll bring it back here. Crossover now will go up top. Swick will have some substitutions coming in at the next dead ball. Be Carlotta Ray, Eva Metrigork, and Kiara Byer-Pame coming in here. Is that layup so good by Lincoln Trail? 5:20 to go in the half. 29-13. Swick by 13, their largest lead. Both teams a little bit of scoring out here in the last 90 seconds. Arumi hands it off for Wilk up top. Dribbles with the right hand. Now Zupin out left key. Arumi head fake, drives all the way. Layup, got it. Joanna Arumi with 7. Leading the way in scoring here for the Blue Storm. 31-13, now an 18-point lead. Swick on a 22-4 run here. Richardson crossover, drives inside, and her shot's going to be no good. Small pulls down a rebound near the baseline. Will get it out for Arumi. 4:45 to go in this second quarter. Small kick out Wilk, left wing 3. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Lincoln Trail. Statesman will bring it back here with the Richardson. Gets it off to the wing. Catch it, shoot 3. Bang, got it. Kamarna Hopkins splashes one down. She's got 5. 31-16, 15-point game. 4:20 to go in the half. Julia Sherrod will have it moving up top. Hands it off for Wilk. Gives it back off to Arumi. Moves inside all the way to the basket. Layup, got it. Joanna Arumi having a big one here. 9 points in the second quarter. And Swick back has a 17-point lead. 33-16, under 4 to go in the half. Jenna Scheller joins the players at the scores table waiting to come in. Next dead ball for Swick as that three-pointer's no good. Arumi throws it out for Wilk, left of the key. Moves inside Small. Puts it up, got it, yes, it's going to stay in. It looked like it wanted to swirl out, but it stayed in for Kaylin Small. That's her first points. Swick with 10 different scores here in this first half as it's 35-16, a 19-point lead, Swick's largest. 3:25 to go in the half. They want to run. Richardson blocked by Small. She said, no. Sherrod will bring it back. Gives it off for Small. She'll dribble. Kicks out left wing. Arumi back up top, Sherrod. Gives it off to Arumi again. 3:10 to go in this first half. Out to Sherrod on the bounce pass on the right wing. Dribbles with the left hand. Throws it out for Zupan, who tried to stay in. She up traveling. That pass through under the baseline or sideline, and had that 1 foot down and then ended up moving it. Travels. So like a few substitutions here. Let's get you the lineup that's out there because we got 4 new players coming in with Kaylin Small. It'll be Jenna Scheller, Eva Metchigor, Carlotta Ray, and Kiara Byer-Pume. 2 of the 3 sophomores out there for Swick playing their final regular season home game. They'll be at home Sunday for the quarterfinals of the Region 24 tournament, playoff play. They could trail, fan it back out here with Hopkins. Gives it up top for Richardson. 2:40 to go in the half. They throw it out left corner. Mid-range jump. That's not going to fall. Metchigoric pulls down the board. Swick a 5-on-4 here. Out for Ray. Moving. Kicks up top. Metchigoric. Now back out to Ray. Going to launch a right wing 3. Bang! Got it! Carlotta Ray was splashed out of 3. Swick's making some 3s tonight. 4 threes made. Lincoln Trail take a timeout. Swick up by 22, 38-16, a 29-7 run. With 2:16 to go in the half. Timeout on the floor will take on as well. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois College. Lincoln Trail bringing it back out of a timeout, facing their largest deficit of 22 with 2 minutes to go in this first half. Richardson goes out left, now inside the arc, lost it, ball's loose on the floor. Byer-Pume gets it off to Scheller. Swick with another steal as they force the turnover. They bring it back. Kick out left corner, Ray. Thought about a three. Will go out to the left of the Metro-Gorg. She moves inside. Kick out small. Up top, Byron Pavay for three. That one missed a little too short. Scheller all fits aboard. Put back, yes! And she becomes the 11th difference Swick score tonight. 40-16. A 24-point lead. 31-7 run. Less than 90 seconds to go in the half. See Hawkins and Bernai Hickman will come in next dead ball. That one's going to be tipped as it went off of Metro-Gorg, went off of her, I think it was near her back. Anyway, able to track it down. This will be for Ray, and her layup's good. Swick by 26, Carlotta Ray with 7. On the evening, 60 seconds to play. That shot's no good. Pavay will bring it back, gets it out for Ray. She'll move. Now for Small, easy catch through mid-range, in and out, let it go. And then we're going to have a whistle. It's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to go against Jenna Scheller on Swick. Her and Kaylin Small going to come out. Bernai Hickman and Z Hawkins will come in. Trail bringing it back. Less than 40 seconds to play in this first half. About a 19-second differential in the clocks. Lincoln Trail pull up mid-range jump, not going to fall. Hawkins pulls down the board. 25 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. As this will be by Pavay. Throws it inside. Metro-Gorg. Layup no good. She's going to be fouled. And the freshman out of Croatia will shoot two. Metro-Gorg today with 2 points. 56% free throw shooter on the season with 20.3 seconds to go in the half. Her first one will miss at the front of the rim. Second one's good. Metro-Gorg with 3. Swick by 27, their largest lead. Shot clock turned off. We'll see if Lincoln Trail wants to make this their last possession of the half. 6 seconds. 5, 4. Kick out right. 3, 2. Passes tip. Got out the launch one, and Richardson on it, but gets it off. I don't think the shot's down. Shot's not going to count as the buzzer sounds, and Swick will take a 27-point lead into the locker room. 43-16. Back in a few minutes here from Southwestern College with your halftime report here from Swick. Welcome in here at the half here from Southwestern College. Swick holding on to a 27-point advantage, 43-16 here at the half over Lincoln Trail College. David Stockley, glad to have you along here on a Tuesday and playing out our final regular season game. Reminder the men's game coming up here as well at about 7 o'clock. And the men will try to right the ship one last time this regular season. Have a 4-game losing streak coming into tonight. It's their largest losing streak of the, or I guess longest losing streak of the season. They'll look to snap that against Lincoln Trail and also sweep the regular season series with the Statesmen, who come in playing some good basketball. They just had a 5-game winning streak snapped on Saturday, losing to John A., and they played them close. So we'll see how Swick will do against them coming up. And coming in 6-13 and lost 4 straight, and we'll see what they can do against the Statesmen. But to our women's game here, 43-16 is your score at the half. Swick is up by 27, their largest lead of the half. Lincoln Trail led by 3 at one point in the first, but Swick has went on a run. They ended off the first quarter with a 13-2 run. Continue that, it made it a 34-7 run to end off the first half. And here's a little look at the halftime numbers for you. We'll start off with scoring for Southwestern Illinois, and they have 10 different scores today here in the first half. Leading the way is Joanna Rumi. She has 9, 7 for Carlotta Ray, 5 for Kiara Biger-Palme. 2 scores with 4. That's going to be Julia Sheridan, Noriah Broomfield. 2 scores with 3. Eva Metchigork and Bernai Hickman. 3 scores with 2. Holly Woods, Ola Wilk, Kaylin Small. So 4 different scores, sorry. And Ola Wilk and Jenna Scheller to wrap things out for Swick. Over for Lincoln Trail, only 4 different scores for them. 5 points for Banako Wyatt, 5 points for Kamara Hopkins, 4 points for Janiyah Richardson. To wrap things out with 2 is Melania Wyatt. Scored by the quarter was a plus 11 first for Swick, 22-11, followed up with a plus 16 second. Outscoring Lincoln Trail 21-5 as Swick leads 43-16 at the half. Swick has 13 points off turnovers compared to Lincoln Trail with 2. 30 points in the paint compared to Lincoln Trail with just 4. 4 second chance points compared to Lincoln Trail with 2. And this is the big one, 26 bench points for Swick. Lincoln Trail with 0. As they're only playing, it looks like, with a 6-player bench. Only 6 players have appeared in the ball game for Lincoln Trail. Swick has also won the rebound battle by 9, 25-16. That's a key note, by the way. Swick this year just have to win the rebound battle. They're 20-1 when they win the rebound battle in any ball game. They have a plus-side advantage there here at the halftime intermission. They also have 10 assists to 7 turnovers, plus 3 margin there. And Swick this year, when they have more assisted turnovers in the ball game, is 15-0. Swick also has 1 block in the first half that came from Kaylin Small, and 7 steals that has forced 11 Lincoln Trail turnovers. The steals going down the box score: 1 for Kiara Barrett-Cleve, 2 for Eva Metchigork, 2 for Carlotta Ray, and 2 for Holly Woods. Swick is also shooting 51% from the field, going 19 for 37, 4 for 12 from 3, 33%, and 1 for 3 from the line. Lincoln Trail on the other side is shooting just 21% for the field, 6 for 28, 2 for 10 from 3, 20%, and are going 2 for 4 from the line. About 5 minutes away from the start of the second half, Swick with a 27-point advantage, currently leading 43-16. Second half's next. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois College. Swick up by 27 here as we begin the second half. 43-16 is your Blue Storm lead as we begin the second. Stuart Stacker with you. Swick is out there in white jerseys, blue text and numerals. It'll be Brenai Hickman, Z Hawkins, Carlotta Ray, Holly Woods, and Kiara Bayek-Pamea rapid fades out. Lincoln Trail is in black jerseys, white text numerals. Lincoln Trail in the front, there's orange trim on the text and numerals. They are out there with number 1, Lania Richardson, number 5, Bianca Wyatt, number 10, Carmen Hopkins, number 11, Samaya Mitchell, rapid fades out, number 14, Melania Wyatt. Lincoln Trail will start with the ball here in the second half. Moving left to right. They're going to launch a three. That one's going to miss. Rebound. Hickman on the floor. Got to get out. She does. Gets to the Woods. It'll be Carlotta Ray who'll bring it back. She brings it. Gets out by Pavay. Open corner three. Bang, got it, but we're going to have an offensive foul. That's another one on Swick. I believe that's their second of the ball game for an offensive foul. Carlotta Ray called for it as she ran over a Lincoln Trail player. That's her first personal. And our first team foul, our first foul of the third quarter, coming just 20 seconds in to the third. Lincoln Trail bring it back here. They get it across, they'll throw it out right. Now it'll go out left. That one's stolen away. Bayek Pamea gets the steal. She wants to run all the way. Bucket got it. Kiara Bayek Pamea with 7, who does a really good job, and someone that Swick's going to miss next year. The sophomore guard out of Belleville West. They kick it out in the corner. She's done a really, really good job. And that's going to be thrown away, a turnover out of bounds. Swick, by the way, is up by 29 here, 45-16 as we play the third. She does a lot of things well with the basketball. She plays defense, does a good job running the offense, leads the team in assists per game at 3.3, can rebound well, and obviously can find that shot and put the ball in the bucket. Coming into tonight as Swick's third leading scorer is down underneath. We're going to get a foul. It'll go against Lincoln Trail's Hopkins. That's going to be her second. And it'll send Z Hawkins to the line looking for her first points. Here is the sophomore. 10 different scores today for Swick. Her first one will miss. We got another one, another crack at it. 11 different scores. Hawkins and second one's going to miss. Her and Kelby Zupan are the only ones that have not scored here yet. As Swick gets the steal, Carlotta Ray just gets the steal, just kind of forced it out of the Lincoln Trail's ball handler's hands. And now Swick brings it back here with Hickman. Goes out right for Bayek Pamea. She'll catch. Up top for Woods. Thought about a three. Gives out in the corner. 10 of the shot clock. Inside. Hawkins moving inside. Shot no good. Rebound by Lincoln Trail. They got to get her on the score sheet. Try to get everyone on the score sheet tonight for the final regular season game. That'd be a good way to finish things. Up top. Lincoln Trail with it here. Out to the right of the wing with Richardson. 8:15 to go in the third. Drive it inside. Hopkins layup. No, we're going to get a foul. That's going to go against Hawkins. That'll be her first. Second team foul of the quarter. First one's good here for Hopkins, who has 6, currently leading Lincoln Trail in score. And they came in with Lania Richardson averaging 22 points a game, leading the team only 4 points in that first half for Lincoln Trail. As Hopkins with 7, that's a big reason why they're down by 27 here. But also Swick just playing a lot better than they did the first meeting. Back at Lincoln Trail. Holly Woods will bring it back, moving right to left. This will be Woods up top, thought about a three, picked up the dribble. Out to Hawkins, pass inside, going to be stolen away. And Lincoln Trail bring it back here. Pass it inside. Now that one's going to be tipped out of bounds off of Swick. And Trail with it here in the left corner, moving all the way. Hopkins, layup no good, and then another foul. That's going to go on the rebound. Third team foul of the quarter on Swick, so he'll be on the left baseline for the Statesman. Shot clock resets to 20. 7:35 to go in the third. Swick by 27. Richardson crossover, pull up free throw line, jump, missed it. Rebound by Ray, gets it out for Holly Woods. Woods bringing it back, gets it out for Ray on the wing. We'll throw it to Byron Pame. Inside the arc, drives baseline, kick out right corner. Ray wants to launch a three. Missed it, too short the side of the rim. Lincoln Trail bringing it back. Bounce pass, Hopkins with space. All the way to the basket. That shot's going to be no good. Mariah Broomfield pulls down a rebound. Now for Carlotta Ray, 3 minutes into this third quarter. Hand off to Woods. Woods will throw it out. Byron Pame going to launch a three. In that one to go. Couldn't get to fall. Broomfield offensive board. Gets it to Byron Pame. Runner, yes, she's got 9. Tying Joanna Roma here for the scoring lead. 47-18. Swick by 29. Hand it up top here for Lincoln Trails. Mitchell, she wants to move. Kick out right corner. Catch it, shoot three. That one will miss, too short. Rebound pulled down by Hickman. They'll bring it back for Ray. She'll fan out towards the corner, picked up her dribble. Back up top for Broomfield. She'll catch down for Byron Pame again. Goes inside, Hickman, layup, no, but she's going to be fouled. So Brenaya Hickman will go to the line. Foul's on Bianca Wyatt. That'll be her first. Hickman, 3 points on the year. They knocked out a three. It was a rare three. Only her 4th attempted three of the year, and it went in. That was her first make all season. And she'll go to the line shooting 2 free throws here. You know, on the year is a 61% free throw shooter. 28 for 46. And her first one will miss. Will get another. Both for the miss. Offensive board by Ray, who controls it. Goes out towards the corner. Now up top by Pame. Pass inside for Hickman off of her hand. And it'll go out of bounds, and we'll go back to Lincoln Trail. Statesmen have it here with Hopkins. Brings it across, hands it off for Richardson. She'll dribble. Inside, ball got tipped. Swick brings it back with Byron Pame. Woods, 5:50 to go in the third. Swick by 29, 47-18. They're one of their largest leads of the evening. Ties their largest lead. They've got it 29 twice. Now looking for 32. Bang, got it. Holly Woods with a deep three. Her first three ball night. She's got 5. And Swick leads 50-18 here in the third. Swick will have a few substitutions coming in at the next dead ball. It's going to be Joanna Rumi, Ola Wilt, Kelby Zupan, and Eva Metrigorka all coming in here for Swick. Out on the wing. Picked up the dribble was Lincoln Trail's Melania White. That's going to be stolen away. Byron Pame with the steal. Breaks it back all the way. Puts up a runner, no good. Ray offensive board. Put back, no, too strong off the glass. Rebound still loose, and Lincoln Trail, we're going to get a foul as Lincoln Trail had the ball, and it's going to go against Swick's. Carlotta Ray will be her second. On the reach, it'll be Hickman, Byron Pame, Woods, and Ray all out. One that got Wilk, Arumi, Supan, Metrigork, and Broomfield out there now. Lincoln Trail with it here with Mitchell. Kicks it up top, Hopkins. 4:50 to play, halfway through in the third. Gives it inside, pull up mid-range, jump, got it off the glass for Samaya Mitchell. Her first points of the ball game. They come here with 4:35 to go in the third quarter. Arumi will throw it out right for Zupan. She'll catch right of the way. Now up top, Metrigork. Gives it out left to Arumi. Back out for Zupan. Metrigork will throw it out left to Rumi. Moves inside, crossover. Kicks out to Wilk. Gonna launch a three. Was open. Catch it, shoot, airballed it. Zupan keeps it in, and then the shot buzzer will sound, and it's going to be a shot clock violation that will go against Swick. Lincoln Trail will have it when we come back from media timeout. 4:10 to go in the third. Swick 50, Lincoln Trail 20. Back in a moment here from Southwestern College. So they're going to say Swick has the ball in the immediate timeout. I guess they say it went off of Lincoln Trail, as Swick did get a shot clock violation, but I guess it went out before the shot clock went off anyway. Swick does turn it over out of the immediate timeout. Lincoln Trail bring it back left to right. Hopkins hands it off White. Going to launch a three. That one's going to miss. Rebound pulled down by Broomfield. Gets it out for Zupan. She'll bring it back here with Metrogork. Right of the wing. Kicks out Wilk. Going to launch a catch and shoot mid-range. Not going to fall as it bounces up in the air. And then Broomfield tried to pull down the rebound. It went over the back. That's her second personal foul. It is the 15th foul on Swick, which means Lincoln Trail is in the 1-1. It will be a Lincoln Trails. Jada Fisher shooting two. Her first one's good. Fisher on the year shooting it 1 for 8 from the line, just 13%, 2 for 9 now. And make it 3 for 10, goes 2 for 2. Romeo bring it back out left here for Wilk. Gets it for Broomfield. Back it out inside. Double team. Kicks out. Zupan gonna launch a three. That one's gonna miss a little too strong. Broomfield rebound. Knocked out of her hands and tried to keep it in as it was knocked out and then ends up going out on the sideline. And with 3:26 to go, Broomfield will come out. Scheller will come in for her. Swick leading by 28, 50-22. Lincoln Trail bring it back here with Mitchell. Out towards the wing. Hands it up top for Hopkins. Hopkins will dribble. Moving right side of the lane all the way. Shot no good. And the rebound goes out of bounds off of Lincoln Trail. It's Swick will get it back with 3:07 to go in the third. 50-22 is the score. So Swick will get win number 21. As long as they're going to hold on here for the final 13 minutes. Win number 21. Finish the regular season 21-9. 21-8, sorry. Coming in 4-1 in their last 5. They've won 3 straight, and this would be win number 4 in a row. Left to the key here for Zupan. Gets it to Metrogork. Out in the elbow. Kicks out to Wilk. Ball fake. Moves. Right block. Puts up a runner. That's not going to fall. Rebound pulled down by Lincoln Trail. 2:35 to go in the third. 50-22. Swick by 28. Swick also 7-3 in their last 10. Here's a mid-range jump. Not going to fall. Rebound by Arumi. 2:20 to go. Gets it to Metrogork. She runs all the way. Layup no good. Too strong. Lincoln Trail pulls down the board. Lincoln Trail only 6 points in this third quarter. Swick on the other side has scored 7. So a little bit of a low-scoring third quarter here compared to the first 2. As that mid-range jump is good for Jada Fisher, who's got 4. 2 for 2 from the line. Now that mid-range bucket. Less than 2 to go in the third. Swick had 22 points in that first. 21 in the second. Arumi kicks out to Metrogork. Go up top. Kicks out right. Zupan gives it for Wilk. Up top for Scheller. Back to Wilk. Thought about a 3. 90 seconds to play. Shot clock down to 3. 2. This puts up a prayer. Not going to be answered. And Lincoln Trail bring it back here. Hands it off. Hopkins launched the 3. Top of the key. Too strong. Rebound by Arumi. 75 seconds to go in the third. Arumi up top will move around. Gets it up for Wilk. Up top for Zupan. She'll catch. Gets it for Metrogork. Left side of the lane. All the way to the basket. Layup got it. Eva Metrogork with 5. That score sheet's really being filled out right now. Everyone getting involved. 52 seconds to go in the third. About a 27-second differential in the clocks as that layup's no good by Mitchell. Swick will bring it back. 45 seconds. Gets it to Wilk open inside. Layup off the glass. No good. And then a foul as Zupan came in and tried to get the rebound. So Lincoln Trail player trying to see who that was. It hit the deck. That's his number 14, Melania White. Good to see her all right. And Swick off the foul will have it on the left baseline. Kaylin Small and Julia Sheridan, Eva Mechagork, and Ola Wilker out. This will be on the left baseline. 39.3 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. And they'll get up top for Small. Throw it in for Scheller. She'll catch. Puts up a shot, not going to fall. Statesman to get the rebound. Richardson trying to stay in. She was trying to balance on one foot and ended up going out of bounds. So Swick will get it back. 32.4 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. So just about a 2.5 second differential. They get it into Small. She wants to run all the way to the basket. Easy layup, and then it missed it. Gets her an offensive board. Backs down, puts up a runner. That's going to be no good. Too short. Hit the side of the rim. Lincoln trail at the rebound. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds to go in the third. Richardson drives inside. Puts up a runner. Not going to fall. Sherrod pulls down the board. 15 seconds to go in the third. With some speed here. 5-on-4. Sherrod hands it off to Ruby in the corner. 8, 7. Gets a screen from Scheller up top with 5. Kicks out Zupan. Left wing 3. Bang! Got it! Kelby Zupan knocks one down. That's going to end the third. Swick with 12 different scores on the evening and have a 31-point lead as we go into the fourth. 55-24. Swick leads over Lincoln Trail. Back and we'll have the fourth quarter next year from Southwestern Illinois. Swick looking to finish this one out here to finish out the regular season in the WinCom, leading Lincoln Trail 55-24, 31-point lead as we begin the final frame in this one. Stuart Strickler Swick will have the ball here to start the fourth. Moving right to left, Kiara Byron-Pame, Julia Sheard, Carlotta Ray, Kaylin Small, and Kelby Zupan out there for Swick. They had a +4 third, outscoring the Statesmen 12-8. Here is Zupan running all the way, and she's going to draw the foul. And the freshman out of Bethalto, Illinois, will go to the line shooting 2. Knocked down a 3 to end that third. She became the 12th different score tonight for Swick. And on the year is a 56% free throw shooter, 15 for 27. Her first one will miss. Going in and out. We'll get another. And her second free throw. Got it. She's got 4. Swick ties their largest lead of the evening of 32, and hoping the men can do this as well coming up. They're going to need to, I'd love to have a game like this to finish out the regular season. It's been a rough last few games. Loses of 4 straight coming into tonight. Lost to Lakeland on Saturday by 20, 99-79. And shots going to be no good by Mitchell. And Swick did not shoot. I mean, I thought their offense looked good at times. I mean, it was not bad at all. It's just the defense felt like they were getting beat a lot. And Lakeland had a guy, I think it's Johnny Jones. I think he had 8 threes in the ball game. He had like 28 points or something. 8 threes in the game. Is Kelby Zupan all the way to the rack. It's good. She's got 6. She has the last 6 for Swick, and Swick's up by 34 now. But you think of that ball game. This comes a 3 by Hopkins. That one's going to miss. Felt like Swick still, I mean, played well outside of that, but 8 threes in the ball game by a single player. Lakeland shot 40% from 3. Is that shot still good? And speaking of Johnny Jones, who made 8 threes in that ball game for Lakeland. He shot 8 for 10 from 3. Swick's three-point defense has got to be better. As that shot's is good by Richardson. She's got 6. And Swick's had some really good defensive games, too. So she's trying to get back on the right track here tonight, coming up in a little bit. Like to get back in the win column and go into the playoffs next Monday in a good spot. Small up top to Sherrod. Three-pointer. Bang! Called it 2. The foot was just in on Sherrod up top. She's got 6, was just in. And kind of a Kevin Durant. Remember that three-pointer he had with the Nets a few years ago in the playoffs in Game 7. As that layup's good by Wyatt. That his top foot, I think it was his big toe, was inside the line for a 2, and Sherrod was pretty close to that one being a 3. They called it 2. 60-28. 7:45 to go in this third. Zupan with it, driving left side of the lane. No good. Lincoln Trail pulls down a rebound. Statesman will bring it back. Down by 32, largest deficit of 34. That shot's going to be no good from outside three-point lane. Here is Small that pulls down the board. Gets it to Zupan across the timeline. Now to Byron Pame in the corner. Rail launch a 3. That one's good. First double-digit score tonight for Swick is Carlotta Ray. She's got 10. Swick's up by 35. They've won their most recent games by over 30. This one again today, hoping to stay over 30. That shot's so good. Johnny was by 10. But they defeated Shawnee by 36, defeated Olney by 33. In 2 of their recent wins. That shot's going to be no good. It was airballed by Swick. Lincoln Trail bring it back. 6:40 to play in the ball game. Swick will hit win number 21, finish out the regular season 21-8. Here's a left quarter mid-range. That's not going to fall. Julia Sherrod will pull down the board. It gets it to Carlotta Ray. Not many fouls in this ball game as we're just going on and on here. As Kelby Zupan all the way through the contact bucket's good. She's got 8. 65-28, timeout on the floor, and we will take one as well. 6:21 to go in this fourth quarter in the ball game. Swick leading by 37, their largest lead of the night. Back in a moment here from Southwestern Illinois College. Lincoln Trail bringing it out of the timeout. 6:15 to play in the ball game. Mitchell bounce pass outright. Swick leading by 37, their largest lead, and really picked up the score here after a little bit of a scoring drought in the third. Their lowest scoring quarter of the game had 12 in the third. Hickman inside. Shot's no good. Gets her an offensive board. Put back, yes. Bernaya Hickman with 5, and the score continues at 22 points in the first, 21 in the second. 67-28. Lincoln Trail inside. Will throw it up top here for Melania Wyatt. Gives it off to Hopkins. Dribbles with the right hand. Crossover. Right elbows. Nowhere to go. Will give it off to Mitchell. Mitchell. Pull up mid-range. Open. Got it. Backed off of her, and Mitchell made them pay. She's got 4. This will be Woods. We'll give it out for Rumi. So it's going to go inside. It's going to go out of bounds off of Swick. Lincoln Trail. Get it back here. Lincoln Trail with it back. Under 5 to go in the game. Lincoln Trail in their regular season 1-3 in their last 4. There's a layup all the way, no good. They'll finish 3-7 in their last 10. Overall 9-19. Not a great road record. 3-9 coming into tonight. Swick is 10-3. Approved 11-3 on the home floor. Inside Hickman, layup. Yes, great pass by Rumi and a foul. Whistle, foul. Count the basket. +1 coming here at the line. Bernai Hickman with 7 today. Swick's up by 39. 69-30. Chance to make it a 40-point lead when we return here from Swick. Timeout the floor. Back in a moment. 69-30. 4:34 to play in this one. Here from Southwestern Illinois College. And the free throw by Bernai Hickman's good on the and one. She's got 8. Swick up by 40, 70-30. And it's always good to get 70% of the points tonight. 100 points overall been scored, 70 by Swick. That shot's no good. And it will be Swick that pulls down a rebound. Byron Romeo have it back here, gives it off for Woods. Woods will move it towards the volleyball line. Goes out right. Up top for Hickman. Now out for Byron Pame. Stolen away. Came in there, read it like a book. Was Richardson all the way to the basket. Her layup's good on the fast break. And she's got 8 tonight for Lincoln Trail. It cuts it under 40 at 38. 4 minutes to play in this ball game. Swick will have a hockey line substitution coming in here at the next dead ball to wrap things out tonight. Rumi up top for Woods. Pass off her hand. She hits the deck. It's going to be loose, and we're going to have a jump ball. That's going to be our first of the ball game, that, by the way. Our first jump ball of the ball game. The possession arrow is in favor of Lincoln Trail, so they'll have it. Substitutions will get the whole new starting lineup out there for Swick. Whole new 5 players, and it's going to be Jalea Sherrod, Kelby Zupan, Ola Wilk, Eva Metchigork, and Jenna Scheller. 3:40 to go in the ball game. Lincoln Trail bring it back here with Mitchell. Gives it off in the corner. Will come hand it off for Richardson. Was Fisher took a little bit of a bump. Richardson dribbles left side, gets past Metchigork all the way to the basket. No, but a foul, and it will be Lanaya Richardson at the line shooting 2. Only the first team foul on Swick in this quarter. Coming with 3:25. This is a quick game. It's only 6:21. We'll probably be done here by 6:30. And very quick ball game. Not many fouls, as the first one is going to miss by Richardson. Not many stoppages, not many timeouts, and that helps for the pace of a ball game. And in fact, we only had 10 fouls in the first half combined from these two. And think about it. Our last game against John A. Mondays, both free throws no good. We had 28 fouls in the first half combined. Sherrod will bring it across. Gets it to Scheller. So almost 3 times as many fouls in that one than we did in the first half. Metchigork right corner 3. Waited for it. Got it. Bang! Catch and shoot three by Metro-Gork with 8. And Swick is up by 41 now, their new largest lead. This just keeps running down the score sheet, my new largest lead every time. Lincoln Trail, mid-range jump, no good, too strong. Tried to use the glass, couldn't get it. Wilk, 2:50 to play, across the timeline. Gets it for Metro-Gork inside, kicks out. Zupin gonna launch a three. That one's gonna miss. Wilk pulls down an offensive board to the weak side. Inside, lost it, able to stay with it. Kicks out Metro-Gork, who tracks it down. 15 on the shot clock. Kick out up top, Wilk. She's gonna launch a three of her own. Missed it. Scheller offensive board. Back to Wilk, all the way to the basket. There we go, bucket good. Offensive rebound and her second chance. 2 offensive boards in that possession. And Swick is up by 43. 2:15 to play. Lincoln Trail inside. Shot's no good by Samaya Mitchell. Wilk has the rebound. More substitutions here at the next dead ball for Swick. Wilk, right of the wing, laying it off for Sherrod. Have it up top at the center circle. Picked up her dribble, throws it out left, and gonna get a foul. That's gonna go against Lincoln Trail. Go against Lanai Richardson. Swick substitutions. Kiara Byron-Pame and Z Hawkins will come in. Kelby Zupan and Eva Metro-Gork will come out. So your 3 sophomores tonight. Only got all 3 of them out there. And Hawkins, Scheller, and Byron-Pame. And all 6'1", Byron-Pame, Belleville West. Jenna Scheller, Collinsville, and Z Hawkins over at O'Fallon. 100 seconds to play. Hawkins will back down looking for her first points. There it is! Off the glass, and Swick has 13 different scores for 13 different players tonight. 77-32, Swick by 45, 90 seconds to play. And a great way to finish out the regular season to win number 21 tonight. Putback's good by Jada Fisher for Lincoln Trail. She's got 6. 75 seconds to go. Swick's going to finish out the regular season 21-8 overall, and their home record's going to improve to 11-3. Hawkins sets a screen, pick and roll, drives all the way, looking for more, just missed it. A little bit too short. 60 seconds to play. Richardson moves inside, lost it off the dribble, and it's going to be a tie-up on the floor. And we will have another jump ball. And this is our second held ball of the game. Both of them came late here in this fourth quarter. We haven't had any up to this point here in this fourth. As Hawkins will come out, Scheller will come out, Byron-Pame will come out, and for the final time in the regular season, 3 sophomores play their final minutes here. And great game by them. Julia Sherrod will bring it back. Kelby Zupan and Ryan Broomfield also came in there. As this will be out right with Sherrod. 40 seconds to play. Runs all the way to the basket. Off the glass. No. But a foul. 2 free throws coming with 39.4 to play. Julia Sherrod with 6 points on the evening. Free throw shooter coming in of 61%. First free throw's good. Sherrod with 7 now in the evening. Second one, can't get it to go. Kelby Zupan offensive board. Easy putback for her, and she has double digits tonight. 10 points, tying Carlotta Ray with the score to lead tonight for Swick. 27 seconds to go. About a 3-second differential in the clocks. Lincoln Trail with the left of the key. Bianca Wyatt will just dribble it here. 15 seconds. Now with 10 up top. Shot clock at 5. Gonna launch a 3. Bang, got it. Samaya Mitchell gets one to go. 6 seconds to play, but that's gonna do it tonight. Swick will finish the regular season with an 80-37 win. 43-point win to finish the regular season. 21-8 overall, 11-3 on this home floor. Lincoln Trail falls to 90-19. We'll talk about it next. Welcome back here to Southwestern Illinois College. Look with the win here to wrap out the regular season over Lincoln Trail, 80-37, improved to 21-8 overall to finish out the regular season here as sophomore night as well, finishing out their final home game is our 3 sophomores, and got all 3 of them coming up here. Our first one is the sophomore Jenna Scheller. Jenna, thanks for taking time to come up. We appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
All right, so you finished out the regular season with the win. How did it feel tonight to get a win tonight? What was your thoughts on this one?
Oh, it means a lot. After the past 2 years, it was good to finish off with a bang, and not just a close game, but we played very well together, had energy the whole time. It was so fun.
Yeah, you guys, every single player that came in tonight scored 13 different scores, and that had to feel pretty good for you. You ended up with 2 points, ended up scoring pretty early on, but when everyone gets involved like that, as you mentioned, it can be pretty fun out there on the floor.
Yes, it was. It meant a lot to have everyone here together, everyone healthy for our last game here.
You guys get 21 wins, and that's huge for any program to finish out with 20-plus wins in regular season. That's a huge accomplishment. Just speak about what this season's been like for you and your teammates to get 21 wins. That's pretty huge for you guys. To speak about what it's been like this year.
This year, we were thinking it was going to be a building year. We had a lot of freshmen coming in. We really didn't know what to expect, but we very early on realized that it was going to be a good season, and us 13, we meshed so well together, and it's a good year for us.
And for you and your 2 other sophomore teammates, you know, you're only, as you mentioned, a lot of freshmen for this year's team. You're only 3 that returned from last year's team. What's that like, especially early on? Because I know there's got to be a lot of challenges, a lot of, you know, learning each other, you know, building that chemistry. What was that like compared to now, where, as you mentioned, having fun on the floor? It feels like you guys are really connected and really playing, as you mentioned, mesh well together.
Meezy and Kiki have known each other for years and years, so we all 3 knew from the beginning of the year we were going to have to work hard, bring this team together, and these freshmen made it really easy, and they all are for the ride and are here every single day to push.
For you to finish out regular season with the win tonight and the season and go into the playoffs, how much has SWIC meant to you these past 2 years?
I didn't know how much of a family could come from basketball, but it's like last year and this year, we've had just amazing team chemistry, and these girls mean the world to me. They're my family on the court.
You look at your 2 sophomore teammates. You mentioned you guys have, you know each other for the years. You guys played against each other in Southwestern Conference,
yes.
all 6-1-8. What's that like, you know, playing against each other? You know, Kiara's at Belleville West, he's at O'Fallon, you're at Collinsville, playing against each other, but now fast forward to last year, this year, you guys are now on the floor on the same team. That's got to be a pretty special feeling to see you 3 compete against each other, now compete with each other.
Yes, we played AAU together too a couple times, so that helped us,
yes.
Especially for now. It really brings us together, and we know how each other played before we even got here.
For you and your teammates, what do you think is the biggest key next week of the playoffs to keep this thing going and obviously bring home a region tournament, a region championship next week? That's going to be pretty tough to do against some pretty tough teams.
We've had amazing practices. We've had so much energy, and they've been very productive. So as long as we keep that energy through the practice, I know we'll be able to keep it for the next game.
Well, Jenna, thanks for taking the time.
Thank
Congrats
you.
on the win. Good luck next week. Got our next sophomore coming up here. So looks like it's gonna be Kiara. This could be a 3rd time getting her up here, so this one will be pretty quick. So we got our 2nd sophomore up here for the 3rd time this year. Kiara Barker, thanks for coming up here as always. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
All right, regular season win, and you guys finish out winning 80-37, 43-point win. That's pretty huge. And you go back to last time you guys took on these guys at their place, did come back down by 12 at the half, win by 2. Had to feel pretty good to turn a 2-point deficit or a 2-point win, into a 43-point win tonight. You guys played really well.
Yes, I agree. We definitely came out with a whole lot more energy compared to when we played them last, and it definitely showed, and it helped us in the long run.
You guys finish out the regular season with 21 wins. That's really a big accomplishment, big achievement for any team. You know, and that's huge. To speak about to you, what does this season mean to you? Finish out your sophomore year. I mean, 21 wins is a lot. I always say probably there's more work to do next week.
Compared to last year, it's definitely a huge improvement, and I'm definitely really proud of this group and how far we've come this entire season. And I'm excited for postseason because these next few teams that we've been playing got a thing to worry about.
Yeah. You got 2 years here at SWIC, and you played at Belleville West. before Swick and at high school, coming into Swick. What does these 2 years here at Southwestern College mean to you?
They definitely mean a lot, and I definitely feel like that it has developed me a lot. It helped me become a more aggressive player compared to high school. I definitely was a little bit more timid, but now, if I look back then, I'm definitely showing a whole lot of progress. So.
You look at you and your sophomore teammates. All three of you guys are in that 618 area code. You at Belleville West, Jenna at Collinsville, and you got Zia at O'Fallon. What's it like to see you three compete against each other in the Southwestern Conference, but now compete with each other these last 2 years on the same team?
It's definitely been nice, playing against them. It has definitely been a struggle, compared to the difference in positions and, always having to talk about them. But at the end of the day, it is nice that we all come together and get some wins together.
Go into the playoffs next week. You got some big games coming up, obviously, as you mentioned, but see what you guys could do. What do you think is the biggest key in the playoffs next week to continue the season and pull out a championship next week?
To continue to play hard, but also play smart. It's definitely going to count that we play smart when it comes down to the end of the game. All end-game situations, we need to make sure to make the right play, and that'll take us far.
Well, Kiara, thanks so much. Appreciate you. Congrats on the win. Keep up the good work. Good luck next week.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Got one final sophomore coming up here. It'll be Z Hawkins. Will be her first time coming up here. Her and Jenna making their first appearances up here. Z, thanks for coming up. Appreciate it.
Hi.
What was your thoughts of this one? I know a big win here on sophomore night for you and your girls. What was it like down there on the floor?
Say that one more time.
What was it like down on the floor playing in that one? What was your thoughts on this one?
It was good. It was a good game.
You guys played really well. 43-point win, and you go back to the last time you beat these guys. Only a 2-point win. You turned a 14-point deficit into a 2-point win. This time you win by 43. That's feel pretty good to make it such a lopsided win where you guys really dominated the full way through.
Yeah, I feel like we play better at home.
Yeah, you guys are 11-3 on the home floor. It's something about it. 21 wins this regular season. That's a pretty big achievement. What's it been like? What does it mean to you and your teammates this season to see all the success and accomplish such a huge achievement?
I think this was a good season so far. 21 wins is great for any team at any level.
Exactly right. Playoffs next week is going to be very interesting. You got some tough teams, obviously, in region play. We've been battling against a few of those teams, and obviously Wabash headlines that tournament. To you guys, what do you think is the biggest key next week into the playoffs to continue success that you guys have been seeing over the last few games and the season?
I think the best thing for us to do is keep energy, pull our teammates up, and make sure everybody's doing a good job and playing their part.
You guys, 3 sophomores, you and 2 other sophomore teammates, and Jenna Scheller and Kiara Barkley, you guys all played against each other in the Southwestern Conference. All 618, you at O'Fallon, Kiara at Belleville West, Jenna at Collinsville. What is that like to tonight be recognized with those 2 players that you guys were competing against each other just a few years ago, the Southwestern Conference on the floor? Now you guys are all on the same team competing with each other, going for that same goal. What's it like? What does it mean to you to be up there, be honored with your 2 teammates?
Well, I've been knowing both of them since we were kids, so it was really good to play with each other instead of against each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
For you, what has these 2 years at SWIC meant to you?
It's meant a lot. Last year I didn't get a chance to play because I redshirted,
yes.
But this year I felt like we are more of a family this year. I feel like we had a better chance this year.
For you, one of the only 3 players coming back from last year's team, what's it been like trying to grow and connect with the freshmen? Because I know start of any season, a whole new roster is going to be a challenge. Just trying to figure out the chemistry, trying to figure out how you guys play with each other. But now, feels like on the floor, you guys really love playing with each other. You guys mesh well. You guys really connect. What's that been like throughout the season?
It was good. At first, it was a little struggle, but I feel like now we're all one team. No one's really divided.
Well, Steve, thanks as always. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Be back here. Welcome back here to Southwestern Illinois College on a Tuesday night. Finish out the regular season. The women get the win by a final score of 80-37. Student Stockton will continue on with their post-game show. Our men's game coming up in just about 22 minutes or so, so we've got a lot of time to get there still because, our game just was a really quick game. No fouls really called at all, and we saw just a lot of just a lot of back-and-forth basketball, not much stoppages. And, I'll take that for a quick basketball game, especially when you win by 43. You'll take that for sure as we get ready to begin our post game here. Let's get the score numbers for as our men's game's coming up here in just a minute. I was trying to multitask here real quick and get everything going. Let's get the score numbers here for you. We'll start off with Swick as they were victorious in this one. It had 2 scores in double digits. And I'll tell you, it had all 13 players score. And we got 2 players with 10, but it's a lot more after that. That's going to be Kelby Zupan, who had a lot of those in the fourth quarter. Also, Carlotta Ray, they both had 10. 2 scores with 9. Kiara Byron-Plame and Joanna Rumi, who had all 9 points in the first half. 8 points for Eva Metrogork. Also with 8 was Brenaya Hickman. 7 points for Julia Sherrod. 5 points for Holly Woods. 2 scores with 4, Ola Wilk and Noriah Broomfield. And wrapping things out, a few scores with 2, Kaylin Small, Z Hawkins, and Jenna Scheller. Over for Lincoln Trail, and they had a total of 6 scores in the ballgame. All players that appeared scored for the Statesmen. And it's led by 8 points from Janiyah Richardson, 3 scores with 7. Bianca Wyatt, Carmen Hopkins, and Samaya Mitchell. 6 points for Jada Fisher, and wrapping things out with 2 was Melania Wyatt. Scored by the quarter, see how it went, 22-11. Swick a +11 first, a +16 second, 21-5. A +4 third, 12-8, and a +12 fourth to wrap things out, 25-13. Enhanced score looked like this. Swick had 18 points off turnovers compared to just 6 for Lincoln Trail. Swick had 50 points in the paint. This is a +36 margin, 50-14 points inside the paint. How about second chance points? Swick a +10, 14-4, and a +43 bench points, 49-6. That's where Swick, did a lot of their scored off the bench. That's what happens. You have 13 total scores. You get +43 points off the bench, and, you end up winning by 43. There's the margin there. Over for Lincoln Trail, or actually, let's get the shooting numbers for you. Swick in the ballgame shot 46% from the field, ended up going 34 for 74. And Swick this year, when they shoot just 41% or better from the field this year, they are 9-0. That'll make their 10th win in the year. They also shot 8 for 22 from 3, going 36%. They now have the greatest free throw shooting game. That's followed up by their best game, 75% today, just 33%, going 4 for 12 from the line. Over for Lincoln Trail, they shot 24% in the ball game, ended up going 14 for 59 from the field. They also went 3 for 18 from 3, 17%, and ended up only going 6 for 10 from the line, 60%. Look at rebounds. Swick had 57 total rebounds, with 15 offensive boards, and that's a +25 margin to Lincoln Trail. They just had 32 rebounds, and that was led by Julia Sherrod, who had 9 total rebounds in the ballgame for Swick. Swick also had 20 assists to 15 turnovers, +5 margin to assists and turnovers, and Swick now will hit win number 16, improving to 16-0 when they have more assists and turnovers in a ball game, as Lincoln Trail had 17 turnovers. Swick had 11 steals, 4 for Kiara Byron-Plame, 3 for Carlotta Ray, 2 each for Eva Metrogork and Holly Woods in the steals department. And Swick also had 2 blocks in the ball game, 1 each coming from Kaylin Small and Noriah Broomfield. Coming up is our men's game live for next year in a few moments as Swick gets the win, 80-37, finish out the regular season 21-8 overall. Back in a moment here from Swick.